Bucks win the tip. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. We got Dandridge. McLaughlin is out there with Robertson. Then it's Kareem, and it's Smith in at the 4. McLaughlin the pass to Abdul-Jabbar from 12 feet out. Rebounded by the Lakers.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
For 3, the long-range jumper by McLaughlin.
And they are on the board first.
Trying to set the tone here early. I like that.
On defense, the Bucks. It's a 3-point game. Fox kicks to Shaq. Lays it up and banks it in.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Well, I think it's got to serve notice to the defense that it's going to take a much stronger effort than that to contain this guy today. They got to bring more force if they're going to try to slow him down. Picture perfect with the turnaround. There's no stopping that shot.
Lou passes to Bryant. To the middle. And it's sent back by Robertson. First quarter, about a minute and a half in.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The free throw drops for Robertson. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
Kobe kicks to Grant. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Lakers shooting their first free throw of the game. And so just over a minute and a half played. Robertson outside. Dandridge passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Fox against Dandridge. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Robertson left side. The 17-footer goes down.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
Especially if the defense continues to be lackadaisical and lazy, as it was right there.
Fox kicks to Grant. Screen by O'Neal. To the inside. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
The Lakers have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And he makes the first. And so he hits both. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass Dandridge. Back to Robertson. Bucks passing it around. For the 3. That shot off. And it's the Lakers the other way. Fox passes to Kobe. Inside, here's O'Neal. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. And it's all knotted up. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Los Angeles' head coach gave me a few minutes. I asked him about the challenge of this team, and he said those guys are really aware. They don't take bad shots or make mental errors. And that puts a lot of pressure on us to be just as efficient as they are. We must value our possessions and match them shot for shot. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you so much. And guys, how do you view coach's strategy in terms of limiting those shooters?
Well, I think he knows how dangerous they can be if they get hot. So it's a sound approach. Defensively, though, they have to stick like glue to those guys.
That's absolutely essential. I mean, preventing high-quality shots has to be the highest priority, an absolute must.
That free throw, no good. Madsen, he's checked in for the Lakers. And he's good on the second. The Lakers trail. Here's Lou. Pass to Madsen. Down low. Grant. That's good. Grant's got 5.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition. And he can be devastating with that little hook shot of his.
And pass it to Lou. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And once he had to change his shot in the face of the D, you just had a feeling that one wasn't going to fall.
Here's Dandridge. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Robertson. No good off the back of the rim. Here's the Lakers with the ball. It's trailed by 1. Fox passes to Lou. They set the pick. Over to the left wing. Here's Madsen. Dandridge pulls it in.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
Trains the three-pointer. Dandridge has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. So both teams making some changes here. .16 left in the first quarter. Harper the pass to Madsen. Here's Shaw. Los Angeles with another miss. Bucks leading by 4. Robertson outside. Dishes it to Allen. The feed now to Abdul-Jabbar. Hook shot. That one no good. And the Lakers going the other way now. Passes it to Shaw. Here's Madsen. And George kicks to Harper. Horry passes to George. Here's Horry, defended by Allen. Clock at 4. Outside, George. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Allen outside. Out to the wing. Kicks it to Cunningham. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The Bucks have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. That's good from Cunningham. he can't hit the second. Here is Shaw. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Here's George, off target with the free throw line, Jay. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Bucks lead by 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And let's quickly down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
Lakers trail by 5. Horry is out there with O'Neal. Then there's Shaw, and it's George in at the 3. That's the Laker 5. Ryder, then the pass to O'Neal. And it goes down 2 points. O'Neal's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Los Angeles.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Now here's Robertson. Here's Dandridge. Stolen by George. Fast break, the Lakers. George has got the ball. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy baskets.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnover.
First one falls for him. A different look for Milwaukee. Craig Smith comes in for Dandridge. And McLaughlin subbed in for Robertson. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Allen. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Ryder, no good.
Well, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that.
Allen outside. He dishes it to Smith. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Here's McLaughlin. From outside, off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And George kicks to Shaq. The fadeaway. Los Angeles with another miss. Allen outside. The dish to Cunningham. To the paint. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Got it. He's now 3 for 5 from the field.
And the hook shot isn't one that a lot of guys use these days.
Now the pass to Ryder. Here is Horry. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. Los Angeles shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. That's good from O'Neal. And Los Angeles with some changes. Grant, he's checked in for Orr. Fox comes in, and it's Lou in for Shaw. O'Neal hits them both. Here's Allen. Looking for his first basket still on this one. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Pass to McLaughlin. Shot off the screen. Johnny Mack parries the spot-up jumper.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
And that one is good.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Allen outside. Down low. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here. Milwaukee shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That one is off. Kobe's checked in for Ryder. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. The Lakers trail. Fox passes to Bryant. He kicks it to Grant. Down low, O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Now here's Allen. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Some changes for the Lakers. Madsen, he's checked in for Shaq, and it's Harper in for Lou. The Bucks have missed 4 of their 8 free throws up to this point. Things not really going their way at the line yet. The free throw drops for Abdul-Jabbar.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Harper against Allen. A pass to Fox. On the wing, Bryant. Just 5 to shoot. No good from outside. Milwaukee leading by 3. Cunningham kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. And he finishes nicely on the way. Abdul-Jabbar's got 11 points.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Feeds to Harper. Screen by Grant. Harper, no good.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
No good from Abdul-Jabbar. Lakers trail by 5. Fox passes to Kobe. There's the feed to Harper. Screen by Grant. Harper dishes to Grant. Deflects the pass. Here is McLaughlin. He's got 5. He feeds it to Cunningham. And there's the 3-second violation. Dandridge, he's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. There's a minute left in the first half. Grant the pass to Fox. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Bucks leading by 3. At the elbow, it's Allen. Unloads from 13. The Lakers with the rebound.
It's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Madsen's shot is good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
This is a danger. To the right side. Here's McLaughlin. And again, the Bucks miss.
And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down one in the first.
Here's Grant, and he makes that one. Grant's got 4 this quarter.
There's got to be some defensive help there. I mean, the size difference is just too great.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Lakers ahead. They're up by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. One guy who's been getting it done is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
I tell you what, though, it's going to be important to see if they can slow him down in the second half, because so far they have not had anybody that can disrupt his rhythm down low.
Well, how about guys mixing up the looks? I mean, bump him out a little bit, fronting, doubling, anything to try to get him off his rhythm.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. Smith is out there with Dandridge. Then it's Kareem, and there's McLaughlin, and it's Robertson, and at the point guard. 5 to shoot. Smith on the wing. Just his first attempt. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Lou passes to Grant. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Lou, that's good. Lou's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Lakers.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end. Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
Now here's Bryant. Inside. That's good from Shaq on the assist from Kobe. Shaq's got the lead back up to 3 now for the Lakers. And so it's Milwaukee with it. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Abdul-Jabbar gets double-teamed. Smith outside. To the right side. Back to Robertson. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, you got to like the aggressive beat going for the block, but he got it just as it was on its way down.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Morey's checked in for Grant for Fox. Shaw subbed in for Kobe. So it's the Lakers now. They lead by 1. To the middle. Here's Shaw. So the whistle blows on the shot from 2 free throws for the contact right there. For Los Angeles, they have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. And he knocks down the first one. No good on the second free throw. And it's Milwaukee's ball. Here's Dandridge. Tips it up. From deep, it's good from long range. Dandridge has got 6.
His eyes were wide open there, guys. Excellent vision to see they had an open shot outside and get it there.
And the pass to Ori. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Riders checked in for the Lakers. Robertson outside. Pass to McLaughlin. Here's Dandridge. And it's Shaq with the rebound.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint. And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And the Bucks making a change here. Cunningham's checked in. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Shaq. And again, the Lakers no good. Milwaukee in the lead. Robertson outside. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Robertson kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Robertson. Over to the wing. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Allen's checked in for Milwaukee. Here is Shaw. Pass to Ori. Outside, George. Vicious to O'Neal. Not going to go that time.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Count that one.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Passes to Ryder. To the paint. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Now here's Robertson. 11 points in the game. Cunningham controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Bucks lead by 3.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And the Lakers with some changes. Madsen, he's checked in for George. And it's Harper in for Ryder. Here is Shaw. Covered by Robertson. The pass to Shaw. To the left wing. 5 on the clock. Here's Ori. He nails it. And we're tied up.
Shaq doing a nice job setting that screen.
1:32 left in the third quarter of the game. Allen kicks to Cunningham. He dishes it to Robertson. Pass to Dandridge. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Shaq pulls it down. O'Neal's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's Madsen. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Savvy move to pull up from 3-point range on the break there. When you can shoot it like he can, if you've got it, take it.
Pass to Dandridge. To the inside. Stolen by O'Neal. Here is Shaw. Covered by Robertson. But put that. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Dandridge passes to Allen. And the layup's good off the glass.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And I'd be interested to know just how many of these attempts have come from inside of 5 feet.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Allen against Harper. Makes it off the glass. Harper's got the lead. Back up to 3 now for the Lakers.
I love the low post attack on that one.
Here's Dandridge. A 3 ball. The shot misses. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Lakers lead by 3. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. to welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. Bucks trail by 3, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the Grant. And there's Bryant, and it's Lou in at the point. And the shot is good. Here's Los Angeles now. They set the screen. Bryant has the open look, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Kobe's got the lead up to 3 now for the Lakers. Robertson up top. And another basket for Milwaukee.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Here's Lou, defended by Allen. Outside Bryant. 6 on the shot clock. Latrey. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough.
McLaughlin against Fox. Robertson left side. Launches a 3. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
They set the pick. To the wing on the left. Madsen. Those 3 corners off the mark. The Bucks trail. Free from Robertson. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Madsen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Bryant's shot is off. Here's Milwaukee now. Allen in the post. Kicks to Smith. There's the dish to Abdul-Jabbar. Stolen. We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Fox passes to Lou. Off the pick. And that one is off. And Milwaukee the other way now.
Despite his ineffectiveness, the team has found other scoring options, which you have to have when one of your main guys is struggling.
There's the pick. Feeds to Abdul-Jabbar. It's good. This game is all even.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Here's Lou. He kicks it to Grant. Passes it to Lou. Back to Grant. Lakers working the ball around now. And it's Madsen missing.
You know, he can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. If the defense offers just a little bit of resistance, he doesn't take it up quite strong enough.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Lou after the made shot from Oscar Robertson. Count it, and the foul. That one on Robertson.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
Yes, he does, and they need nothing less from him tonight. Another clutch performance is exactly what they're hoping for.
The Lakers making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in, and Milwaukee with a change here, too. Dandridge has checked in. The free throw drops for Bryant.
He's really the guy you want on the stripe in that situation. I mean, there's no doubt about it. He's clutch.
McLaughlin against Kobe. Shoots a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Lou, and there's the feed to Kobe. Trent kicks to Kobe. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Here's Lou, following the bucket by the Bucks. Screen by Grant. Kobe kicks to Shaq. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's McLaughlin. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. .129 left in the fourth quarter. Dandridge passes to Robertson.
Checking out the game Oscar Robertson is having. 15 points, and he's blocked a shot today as well.
And he's clearly showing off his smarts in a few ways today. That block just being one of them. Just a savvy basketball.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bucks?
Well, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
And how about the work they're doing also on the offensive glass? Creating those extra opportunities has been critical.
And so he drops them both. It's a three-point game.
And that was huge right there. Just as cool as he could be. And he's been clutch at the line there in a very tense moment.
Down low, Grant. Rebound, Milwaukee. Smith's got his fourth rebound in this one. Wide open. And again, the Bucks miss. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking. And more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Here's Milwaukee now. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Here's Dandridge. They'll get another chance.
They were quicker to the ball that time and got a second chance.
Moves back up. Buries it.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're losing by 5. 40 seconds left in the game. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach talk to his team. He told them they have to pick it up. He said there's no time like the present, fellas. Embrace the moment, and let's take back this game. See what they can do, Kevin.
34 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions. And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're behind by 5. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Second difference between shot clock and game clock. Lakers passing it around. Bryant can't get it to go. And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
And that's an intentional foul.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Simply delaying the inevitable here, Greg. I mean, at this point, even if they miss the free throws, there's not enough time left.
So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
And that's exactly how you close the game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
And the Lakers call time here. They're losing by 9. 15 seconds left in the game. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. George dishes to Grant. Harper kicks to George. Grant the pass to O'Neal. Here's Ryder. And the three off target. And so the Bucks take the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us.
Shaq had 14 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals. Not a bad game. Kobe had 12 points, 1 rebound. So Shaq, 14 and 5. Kareem had Oscar Robinson, he was good. 19 points, 4 rebounds. Big old Kareem had 17 points, 15 rebounds. Wow. 3 assists, 2 steals. All right. Kareem was player of the game.